Starting today's news, the salaries for BKFC Perry vs Alves have been revealed. These figures do not represent a fighter's total earnings, sponsorship incomes and discretionary bonuses. Mike Perry TKO'd Thiago Alves in 60 seconds, and Perry's official fight purse was $600,000. Mike Perry's manager Abe Kawa reacted to the report saying this was what was disclosed. In other words, Mike Perry was paid more. Thiago Alves was paid $200,000. Mick Terrell was paid $100,000 for his TKO win over Lorenzo Hunt. Lorenzo Hunt was paid $100,000. Ben Rothwell was paid $150,000 for his first round stoppage over Todd Duffy. Todd Duffy was paid $85,000. Alfredo Angulo was paid $19,500. Julian Lane was paid $20,000, Evgeny Kurdanov was paid $12,500, and Jeremiah Riggs was paid $8,000. So after the BKFC Knucklemania event, it was officially announced that Conor McGregor is now an official owner of BKFC. On his Instagram, Conor McGregor posted this video making the official announcement. Here's what he had to say.
The notorious Conor McGregor here. Ladies and gentlemen, the huge announcement that I have for you today. Conor McGregor, myself, and McGregor Sports and Entertainment is now an owner of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Welcome to the big leagues. David Feldman, baby, we did it.
So Conor McGregor's wife Dee Devlin reacted saying, "Yes babe, I love you." Paulo Costa reacted with clap emojis. John Anik reacted with a king emoji. Conor's teammate Sinead Kavanagh reacted saying, "Book me in, king." Santiago Ponzinibbio reacted with clap emojis. King Gary reacted saying, "Conor is doing more for himself than all of these UFC fighters. Haha, he is the most successful fighter of all time." In my opinion, this is a very smart move from Dave Feldman to bring in Conor McGregor as an owner of the BKFC promotion. Obviously, bare knuckle fighting has strong roots within Irish culture, and Conor McGregor is synonymously known for his boxing, so it makes complete sense from a business perspective and a marketing perspective to bring in Conor McGregor as an investor and an owner, because Conor is really the face of Irish fighting and Irish boxing if you think about it, so it is a genius move from Dave Feldman. In terms of investments and money and sponsorships, the network that Conor McGregor has with his own brand and with his personal brand and McGregor Sports and Entertainment, I think we'll see a lot more events now in Europe, in Ireland and the rest of the world because of Conor McGregor's backing. And again, I think this is a genius play from Dave Feldman and Conor McGregor, and it makes perfect sense, and it's only going to take BKFC and bare knuckle as a whole to a completely different level. So at the BKFC post-fight press conference, Mike Perry gave his initial reaction to Conor McGregor becoming an owner of BKFC. Mike said he respects Conor highly and knows that Conor will bring a lot to the table in terms of investment and the attention that Conor McGregor brings. Mike also said this is great for BKFC and will bring a lot of exposure to the promotion because Irish fight fans are the most dedicated fight fans in the world.
Hey there, Mike. Congratulations on tonight. You are truly the face of bare knuckle. There's nobody to debate it no more. You've proved all the naysayers wrong. Congratulations to you, man. Platinum, you are extremely platinum.
Thank you.
My question here, though, is as far as Mike Perry goes and you know, the star power that you bring, what are your thoughts and what is your message to Conor McGregor coming in as an owner?
Shit, thank you, man. I know you see it. You know, we all love Conor McGregor's fights. We all love. I mean, he's the biggest combat sports star in history, probably. Besides, you know, I mean, we all still love Mike Tyson. He's still about to do something big on this Netflix thing. But Conor McGregor, nobody moved that needle like him. And the Irish fans, like the Irish fan base is like the #1 combat sports fan base because they travel across the world to come and see Conor McGregor all the time. So, you know, he's just done remarkable things. And I remember still to this day, when he knocked out Jose Aldo, what I thought about it, I was just like, damn, bro, because I knew Jose and I didn't know Conor, so he got me back then. The same way Ryan Garcia got our ass the other day when we thought he was crazy, and then he beat the 31-0, and he showed up and fought like a man, you know, and I can look at those things and respect those things, and because I'm out here trying to do those things too, and I may not always do it clean. Like Conor McGregor pieced up Eddie Alvarez in the ring, and it was a little different than the way it went with me. But I haven't fought longer than.
With WorkStream's AI, you can transform the way you work. Welcome to a new era.
Fucking 4 minutes and like 3 years, dude. Like, my shit don't go long at all. I'm out here hurting people, or they quit, or they give up. I break their hearts, and Conor's always got heart. Even when we've seen him down, he's still to be heard. And they took him out on a stretcher, and he was still telling people how he felt about shit, and but I'll beat anybody in the world, period.
So after his loss to Mike Perry at BKFC Knucklemania, Thiago Alves also spoke to the media and told them what's next for him in terms of fighting and his career. Now Thiago says he doesn't plan on fighting anymore, and he actually plans to go back into retirement.
Thiago, this is Jordan from the Knuckle Hub. Congratulations on your performance. Great seeing you in the ring, veteran of the sport. What's next for you?
I'm going back to retirement. I pretty much was already retired, but didn't make any announcement or anything because I wanted to do one more, and this was it. Unfortunately, didn't go my way, but I've been fighting professionally since I was 15 years old. Took this fight in 8-week notice. I lost my mother on April 5th, so I've been through a lot, and I put my family through a lot already, and I'm happy being a coach, living the life that I live. I got no regrets, Unfortunately, it's almost impossible to go out on top, when you compete at this level, but I'm happy with the man I see in the mirror, and on to the next one, right?
So after this fight, I've got no qualms against Thiago Alves whatsoever. Obviously, to me, he is a legend in MMA and the UFC, and he's a pioneer of the sport. And obviously now he lives life as a coach. He works at American Top Team. He trains a lot of the top fighters in the UFC, and he works with fighters such as Dustin Poirier, Kayla Harrison, Jorge Masvidal, all champions from Bellator and PFL that train at American Top Team. So I've got nothing against Thiago Alves. The one thing that he does say in this interview is that he actually has a business that he's running now. And a lot of people in the comments of his fight and on social media are criticizing Thiago and accusing him of just coming into this fight unprepared, literally because he wanted to get a paycheck and he wasn't really interested in returning to BKFC or winning back his title. He literally just came into BKFC to fight Mike Perry for a paycheck, and that's all he came in for. And to be honest with you, Thiago Alves is a retired fighter, but also he's a prize fighter that relies on fighting to make the bulk of his money. So to think about it, he probably did come into this fight for a paycheck because he is a prize fighter, and that's what fighters do. At the same time, I've got nothing against him for that. I don't criticize him for that because at the end of the day, fighters need to get paid. When it comes to the end of his career, he only has minimal options in terms of making money. So when BKFC came to him and offered him $200,000 for a 60-second fight, it's pretty much a no-brainer. He's going to take that money and he's going to accept that fight.
My condolences, brother. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Career-wise, I noticed something that you graduated from the police academy. Is that something that you're going through career-wise?
Oh, no. I respect law enforcement, big time. I was going to become a cop right after, leaving the UFC, but then I got my BKFC contract, so that changed it up. And then a lot of things start happening outside of fighting. But no, I'm not planning to be a cop right now. I got a good thing going at American Top Team and being a director for an online training platform called Life Train as well. So we're going to stay with that and try to grow the business.
So anyway, in terms of Knucklemania 4, I think it was an okay event. Obviously, there was some big names on there, some exciting matchups on paper, but obviously the fights ended very quickly. If you watch my last video, Mike Perry versus Thiago Alves full fight and reaction, you'll see how fast the fights ended. And if you want to see the fights, I suggest you go and watch that video. But in terms of the event, I think it's good for the fighters. Obviously, they're getting paid very well. Most of these fighters have fought in the UFC. They're getting paid way more than they was being paid in the UFC. And also now Conor McGregor is an investor and a co-owner of BKFC. This is only going to take the sport to a different level, and fighters are going to be making more money. It's going to draw more attention to the sport, and it's just going to make BKFC more exciting. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you watch BKFC, let me know what you thought about the fights, and also let me know what you think about Conor McGregor becoming an owner of BKFC. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.